the South Dakota National Guard once again distinguished itself as one of the premier National Guard organizations in the nation in 2017, just as it has for the past 155 years. From serving in combat operations overseas to supporting domestic emergencies here at home, our soldiers and airmen have once again answered the call to help people in need. Time and time again, we have proven to be a competent, reliable, capable, and effective force. Support to federal commitments worldwide continued in 2017 as more than 275 soldiers and 125 airmen from 5 units supported overseas contingency operations. About 165 soldiers from the 153rd Engineer Battalion and its Forward Support Company returned from duty in the Middle East. The Huron and Parkston-based units served 10 months providing command and control of attached engineer units. Members of the unit served in multiple locations throughout the region, including Iraq and Syria. The 216th Engineer Detachment's firefighting team deployed 3 soldiers for a 9-month tour to Romania, where they are providing command and control of firefighting teams to provide fire protection of aviation assets, facilities, and installations in the European Command Area of Operation. 15 soldiers from the 200th Engineer Company deployed to the Middle East as a bridge training team, where they are providing training and assistance to coalition forces on military bridge systems throughout the region. More than 90 soldiers of Company C, 1st Battalion, 189th Aviation Regiment, deployed to the Middle East, where they will provide aerial medical evacuation support with its HH-60M Black Hawk helicopters. The Air National Guard's 114th Fighter Wing saw the deployment of 125 airmen to 6 countries throughout the Middle East and Europe as part of their reserve component period in support of Operations Inherent Resolve and Spartan Shield. These airmen serve in a variety of capacities, from administration, services, engineering, communications, force protection, maintenance, and logistics support. Since 9/11, the South Dakota National Guard has deployed more than 8,000 soldiers and airmen in support of various operations. The South Dakota National Guard continued to provide domestic operations support to the citizens of South Dakota and the nation throughout 2017. More than 150 soldiers and airmen provided support to the 58th presidential inauguration in Washington, D.C., January 20th. The South Dakota National Guard service members were joined by more than 7,500 guardsmen from 44 other states and territories to assist the District of Columbia National Guard and federal and local law enforcement agencies in providing security, crowd control, and traffic management of attendees and support personnel throughout the U.S. Capitol region. Guard members were called up by Governor Dennis Dugard to support 11 state active duty missions that involved 90 personnel and totaled over 300 man-days. The majority of the response involved wildland fire support, providing aerial water suppression assistance using HH-60M Black Hawk helicopter crews and ground support personnel. The Army Guard responded to 8 fires throughout the Black Hills and western South Dakota from March through September. When not dropping water, flight crews are also picking up people in need. One crew assisted in the rescue of a male hiker who was injured on Black Elk Peak and airlifted from Custer State Park. However, it's not just within the state that the South Dakota Guardsmen responded this year. When disaster struck the island of Puerto Rico in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria, the state responded. Governor Dugard activated 4 members of Company A, 139th Brigade Support Battalion, at the request of Puerto Rico government authorities to help with recovery operations and provide water distribution capabilities to those in need. On October 8th, the soldiers deployed with 2 load handling system vehicles and trailers equipped with 4 compatible water tank racks, or HIPPOs. The Hippo has the capability to receive, store, and distribute up to 2,000 gallons of potable water per system. The Air Guard continued support to NORAD's Airspace Control Alert mission at March Air Force Base in California, providing 4 F-16 Fighting Falcons and pilots who are ready on a 24-hour alert status to protect the country for any type of emergency. This year also marked the 11th anniversary of the South Dakota and Suriname State Partnership Program. There were 61 subject matter expert participants that took part in 13 significant exchanges, which included land search and rescue operations, force management, hazmat planning and prevention, officer professional development, and an engineer mission to help renovate parts of a school in Paramaribo. The South Dakota National Guard had another outstanding training year and received a number of awards demonstrating their operational readiness. 23 out of 42 South Dakota Army National Guard units received the National Guard Bureau's Superior Unit Award in recognition of outstanding achievement during training year 2016. The Superior Unit Award is presented to units who meet highly enforced military standards in the areas of personnel, training, and readiness. The South Dakota Army National Guard, who makes up only 0.9% of this nation's National Guard, earned 66% of the Superior Unit Awards for training year 2016. Detachment 1, Company B, 1st of the 112th Aviation Battalion, was awarded the National Guard Association of the United States Certificate of Victory for having the highest overall figure of merit in weapons qualification in the nation. This is the third year in a row a South Dakota Army National Guard unit has received this award. The South Dakota Army National Guard was presented with the Gold Recipient Award in the 2017 Army Communities of Excellence Awards. The Army Communities of Excellence Awards recognize top performance within the United States Army, the National Guard, and reserve installations and communities and their approach to systems management. Because of the gold finish, the Army Communities of Excellence Awards presented the South Dakota Army National Guard with $100,000 to enhance the organization even further. The money will support process improvement, specifically supporting workforce professional development. For the fourth time in 5 years, the Department of Defense awarded a South Dakota Army National Guard unit with the Reserve Family Readiness Award for the Army National Guard. The Office of the Assistant Secretary of Defense for Reserve Affairs presented the Rapid City and Wagner-based 155th Engineer Company with the award for 2016 at the Pentagon in March. The annual award is presented to one unit from each of the 7 reserve components that demonstrate excellence in engaging with and supporting their members' families. The following month, the 155th Engineer Company was recognized again, this time claiming a top award from the Society of American Military Engineers for outstanding military and engineering service. The 155th received the Itchner Award, which recognizes the best engineer company in 3 categories: the United States Army, the Army Reserve, and the National Guard. The Air Guard continued to demonstrate its success as one of the top 5 flying units in the nation, as the National Guard Association for the United States awarded the 114th Fighter Wing with its Distinguished Flying Unit plaque for the 3rd consecutive year. This is the 7th time the unit has received this award for exceptional meritorious service. The award is based on overall combat readiness and the unit's performance with respect to all other Air National Guard units. The 114th was also announced as a recipient of the Air Force Outstanding Unit Award for the 3rd straight year. This is the 9th time the unit has received this award for exceptional meritorious service by the U.S. Air Force and Air National Guard. The South Dakota Army National Guard won a National Guard Bureau Excellence in Diversity Award for fiscal year 2016. The NGB Excellence in Diversity Awards are presented to outstanding National Guard individuals, organizations, states, and territories for significant contributions to diversity and inclusion initiatives. The South Dakota National Guard hosted its 33rd annual Golden Coyote training exercise in the Black Hills in June. The 2-week training exercise has developed into one of the nation's top training opportunities for the National Guard, Reserve, and active duty forces, as well as military personnel from allied countries. Golden Coyote 2017 involved more than 2,400 participants from 30 units representing 14 states and 2 allied nations. The South Dakota National Guard held numerous promotions, changes of command, and changes of responsibility in 2017, which included Brigadier General Joel DeGroat being named the Assistant Adjutant General for the South Dakota Air National Guard. DeGroat assumed responsibility from Brigadier General Stephen Warren, who retired with over 40 years of military service. As the Assistant Adjutant General, DeGroat is responsible to the Adjutant General for strategic planning, strength management, troop readiness, and mobilization support of the state's more than 1,000 National Guard airmen. Chief Warrant Officer 5 Todd Dressler was named the South Dakota Army National Guard State Command Chief Warrant Officer. Dressler became the 7th State Command Chief Warrant Officer for the South Dakota Army National Guard since the position was established in 1999. Chief Master Sergeant Zona Hornstra assumed the duties and responsibilities as the Command Chief of the 114th Fighter Wing, responsible for advising superiors on quality of life issues and matters relating to the enlisted airmen of the unit, among other duties. Never in our history have we been better trained, better equipped, or more heavily relied upon than we are today. The soldiers and airmen of the South Dakota National Guard are proud to add to its legacy and tradition as a force ready to support and defend our communities, state, and nation.